Hello warfighters, war is hell. Welcome to the second half of the series where we're taking a look at what would happen in a second Falklands war. Before we get too deep into this though, let's go ahead and take a look at the briefing. So here are the Falkland Islands. You can see they are under complete Argentine control at this point. The first half of this series really showed how Argentina was able to take the islands from the UK. But the British Naval Task Force is on its way to the islands right now in an effort to be able to retake the islands once again. One vessel has been ordered west to be able to stick their head out from the task force, the HMS Iron Duke. Its mission is, once it gets to this location, to be able to activate all of its radar and try and get an eye on what's going on closer to the mainland of Argentina. When they do that, however, a flight of enemy aircraft is found to be inbound, and two F-35s from the HMS Queen Elizabeth are ordered to provide cover for the HMS Iron Duke. And that's the mission of me and my wingman in this one. We're going to be the only aircraft in the air to take on the 6 aircraft that are coming towards the HMS Iron Duke. Now, fortunately, the Iron Duke does have all of its anti-aircraft weaponry activated, and so they'll be able to kind of help us out here too. So I'm going to go ahead and just do a quick morale flyby here of the Iron Duke, so that way the sailors on board know that they're not alone. All right, northwest, we've got 6 aircraft on radar. This has got to be the aircraft that the HMS Iron Duke spotted, and there they are in a wedge formation coming this way, firing at me, activating my flares. Whew, and I go right through them. Surely they must not have expected to see F-35s right here. And it looks like a lot of them have broken off their attack here too. Now there's my wingman up and to the left here. I'm going to stick with him as it looks like Argentina might be doing the same thing. But that lead aircraft's wingman here is broken off to the left. I'm not going to pursue him. I'm going to stick with this first guy here. Got a target locked. His flares end up working. I'm going to try another shot here with the AMRAAMs, but I think I may be too close. These are kind of more for medium to longer range engagements. Kind of not what we're going for right here. So I'm going to switch to the Sidewinder. I'm going to fire on him. Nice, there's the first kill for us here. Now we're getting too far away from the Iron Duke, so we've got to turn around and kind of head back to be able to provide cover. It looks like there may be 2 aircraft that the Iron Duke has been able to take out. But I see on my radar here I've got somebody pretty close, so I'm going to try and take him out, but whew, he got some shots off on me. Now I can't see where he is here on the water. Launch those flares again. Okay, so that came from down below. So I'm going to lower my altitude here. And now he's on my 9 o'clock. So I'm going to go ahead and make a quick turn. Sounds like my wingman got hit. Yep, he's injured. I cannot afford to lose him right now either. Oh, there he is. He's right in front of me. Okay, the way he's going, I'm going to switch to guns for this one. Oh, that's 2 for us now. And I see somebody dead ahead. We could get a few in quick succession. Now the path that this guy's going, he's headed right towards the Iron Duke, probably for an attack run. So I've got to make sure I take him out here before he's able to launch his missiles here at the Iron Duke. I've got the throttle all the way forward, trying to get there as quick as I can. He could open fire here at any second. All right, flares. Nice. Now, what was perfect about that hit is he had to reload the flares, basically, before he was able to go ahead and use them again. But just that small window before he could use them again, I was able to use that to go ahead and launch the missile. Now, it looks like the skies are clear. I'm going to go ahead and do just a quick pass on the Iron Duke to see if it's sustained any damage. It looks like just very light damage to the Iron Duke. Nothing to get too concerned about. But this was actually a historic battle, because this is the first time we've seen F-35s engage enemy here in combat like this, especially from a naval perspective. So outnumbered 3-1 here. And granted, we did have a vessel to be able to help us. We were able to take them out without any losses. Like, yes, my wingman was damaged, but the fact we were able to get there without being seen, and surely the stealth ended up helping us out in that dogfight too. Now, one concern that we have here is, was that just the first wave? In the first part of the series, we saw that Argentina lost a number of aircraft in some of the different phases. However, it wasn't a substantial dent in the number of aircraft that they have. Now, we don't have too many F-35s. So seeing like my wingman right here, all the damage that he's got, that's not going to be good. That aircraft's going to be down for a while here as it's undergoing repairs. But the fact that we've got 5th generation fighters, that might make a huge difference. I mean, stealth is definitely a force multiplier. All right, we still haven't seen anything from the air yet. I can't imagine that they would send any more towards one vessel. I mean, the task force is heavily defended, and I don't think they have the number of aircraft to really be able to mount a large offensive. But then my wingman goes ahead and calls out that we've got some attack boats kind of headed our way. There was a tiny island that looks like that they might be trying to do a quick attack here with just some small boats. Now, they've opened fire on me here, which I'm actually okay with. Since my wingman is the one who has been damaged, I can take a few hits and still be okay. I'd rather I sustain some damage than my wingman, who might not be able to take any more. Now, I'm equipped right now for air combat. I do have a couple laser-guided munitions attached to the aircraft, but I'm not going to be able to lock on to these guys here. So we're going to have to stick with some gun runs. This is going to be pretty difficult. I got probably just 1 or 2 rounds made contact with that speedboat. Trying to get out of here as quickly as I can. You can see the tracers just flying right by me. And I'm just about 4 clicks away from the Iron Duke, so I got to get these guys pretty quick. I don't know what they're equipped with. They might have some torpedoes, some rockets they could end up firing, so it's important I take these guys out pretty quick. Nice. Got some more hits on that one. One speedboat, it looks like, has been taken out by my wingman. So, since we were engaging 2 separate targets, be able to take these guys out hopefully a lot quicker. Alright, I think I've got this down now. Should be able to hit these guys pretty good on this run. Just kind of lead them a little bit. There we go. Nice. Alright, 1 boat left. Let me go ahead and bank right here as they're firing at me. Try and put some more distance between me and them. Again, while they're shooting at me, it means they're not shooting at my wingman, so that might open up a window for him to be able to come in and take a few shots at him. Now, he's kind of off, closer to my 5 o'clock right now. Well, now more to my 4 o'clock. I'm not going to be able to hit him. Not from here. Now, I've got my laser-guided bombs activated here. I don't know if I'll be able to, just dumbfire them. Be able to get something close to it. The explosion might either damage the vessel or kill people on board, but look at that sweet strafing run from my wingman. All right, I'm going to go ahead and drop one. I heard the detonation, but it's still showing up on radar as being active, so I'm not going to worry about that now. I'm not going to try and do anything too crazy. I'm going to go ahead and switch back to guns. Do another strafing run on this vessel. Come on, I got to get over. Here we go. This might be a good shot. Sweet. Oh, that one actually took him down. I wonder if he took some hits from my wingman. But as the sun comes up, we're not spotting anybody else on radar. We're able to successfully defend the Iron Duke. Now, the Argentine Navy is starting to move this direction. But after this, they've seen some of their own Navy kind of get bloodied. Might make them think twice about trying to hit us, especially if they've sustained this type of these amount of casualties just going after one vessel. We're going to stick around for a while here just in case, but I don't expect anybody else to make an attack here on the Iron Duke or on the task force. Oh, it looks like my wingman is still good. All around mission success on this one. So thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you guys subscribe. Remember, you can follow me on Twitter at _warishell. You've also got my Patreon listed in the description below. Celebratory pass over the HMS Iron Duke in this one. But thanks again for watching. Subscribe. Warfighters, war is hell. But you don't have to worry, because Warfighters, I've got your 6.